Brian, we are back, and or bam, we are back. And so we are going to do a tutorial on ksvotes.org. And so before I start filming on my phone, I want to hear about how what is this and how is this going to help Kansans?
Mm-hmm. So voter registration in Kansas has been a problem, and there have been lawsuits with the ACLU that have resolved many of the legal issues, but not ease of use. And so when I looked at the Secretary of State's website, it was built 10 years ago, and it's built for a PC, and does not work on your mobile phone, and it's not easy to use. And so we built a website called www.ksvotes.org, ksvotes.org, and it allows you to register using your mobile phone.
Okay.
And you'll fill out the form with selections, and you will sign with your finger.
Oh.
And when you hit submit, it emails the result to the county clerk.
Okay.
And what the county clerk receives is a computer-generated paper form with your signature on it that is completely legal in the state of Kansas. And it turns out they like this very much. We've registered over 8,000 people statewide in the last 9 months. And that's very exciting. Additionally, we just launched a new version of it a week ago. And the new,
so this is new. This is like groundbreaking stuff.
This next part is groundbreaking.
Okay.
So the forms will be available in Spanish,
cool.
which is very good. But more importantly, we added advanced ballot request, the mail-in ballot request on your phone. So it turns out in Kansas, you can't get a permanent advanced ballot unless you're disabled.
Right.
So you have to ask for an advanced ballot every election.
Right.
And so we built the same app in 3 minutes. You can fill it out and sign with your finger, and it will send a document to the county clerk that says you want an advanced ballot, and you'll be able to get your mail-in ballot. And it takes 3 minutes.
Wow.
And so we think we can really increase voter participation, because it turns out that 90% of people who get a mail-in ballot vote.
Okay.
And that's, I think, a really important statistic, because we are struggling with turnout in the state. So I think that getting that working is really important. So we built it, and we had over 1,000 advanced ballot requests just in the first week.
Wow. How are you pubbing it? How are you publicizing it?
It's published in social media.
Okay.
It's being, a lot of other groups are actually promoting KS Votes now. Most of KS Votes marketing is now being done by all the people who are using it to get people registered to vote.
So who created this?
So a group of people that I started about a year ago. And it's now, the group is called ksvotes.org. Because everybody knows that, we decided to rename the group.
What was it for?
Blueprint Kansas.
Oh, so that sounds blue. That sounds little Democrats.
The group is nonpartisan.
Gotcha.
So it's focused on undervoted and underrepresented groups. So 18 to 24-year-olds in particular are a big focus of this effort. So registering kids that are either last year of high school or in university, or just need to register to vote. We'll reach them wherever we can to tell them that they need to, because only 15% of 18 to 24-year-olds vote.
Wow.
And if we could change that number, I think that would have a big impact on the electorate and who is deciding our state rulers. And so
why is this not in the school, right? Why is, when they walk in the door, they say, "Are you 18? You must register right now."
So some civics teachers make this part of their curriculum. Some history teachers do. It depends on the teacher. It depends on the school as to how much it's promoted.
Okay.
And I worry some schools feel like it gets too close to politics, but voter registration is not partisan at all.
It's not.
Everybody should register to vote. Doesn't matter what your party is, what you're going to want, who you're going to vote for. You should have your voice heard.
Absolutely.
And
this is a part of our process.
That's right. So we built the app.
So we're going to look at this. We're going to do a tutorial. And so I'm getting my phone out because I'm going to come behind you and watch you do that.
So this is the website right here, and you just type www.ksvotes.org into your search box on your phone, and you'll be offered this as a choice. And it works on iOS or Android, doesn't matter. And you then fill out the form, and so you give your first name, last name, and everything else. So I can use my pre-fills here, so
Okay.
I've already entered it. I do have to enter my birthday,
Okay.
and I will use not quite my real birthday because
You're on camera.
I'm on
Yes.
camera. And then you can say check my registration.
Okay.
Since I didn't use my real birthday, I'll skip that check, and then go. Oh, I have to confirm my email address.
So you have to enter an email address and your phone number.
And now you're given a choice of either register to vote or apply for advance ballot. So register, you would change your address, or you could change your party affiliation, whatever,
Gotcha.
or you can apply for advance ballot.
Okay.
And so let's apply for an advance ballot here, and ask you, would you like to apply for the general, or would you like to apply for permanent? And as I
Okay.
said, if you're disabled, you can get permanent advance ballots. So I'm not, so I will go there. Then I will enter my address, which we will scroll quickly by, and hit next. I will then enter my driver's license, which helps with the signature check.
Okay.
And now you're looking at the form. And if the form looks good, you sign it with your finger,
Wow.
and you say sign. It says, please make sure the signature is close to the written one as possible, because for advanced ballots, they will compare it against the one they have on record for your driver's license.
Okay.
And now the form is fully filled out, and you can actually look to confirm that everything is correct.
Wow.
And if you like what you see, you then affirm that this is all true, because it's very important.
Now there's affirmation.
And then you hit submit, and that submit will then email it to the county clerk, and that's all you do.
Wow. So that took 2 minutes.
That's right.
That literally took 2 minutes. And so now you have your advanced ballot that's coming to you.
So on October 17th, your county clerk will mail you the advanced ballot. You should hopefully receive it by the 18th or 19th.
Okay.
And you'll have more than 2 weeks to fill it out. And then you can either mail it in the moment you're done, you can take it to your county clerk's office and
Okay.
submit it by hand there, or you can go to your polling place on election day and turn in your mail-in ballot. I would recommend mailing it in ahead of time to make sure that it's there, and it get a chance to start collecting it early, because I can tell you election day is complicated and noisy for everybody. So it helps your county to vote early.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I was very concerned with our process during the primary election. There were lots of hiccups.
There's a lot of
that were
hiccups,
happening.
and the hiccups with respect to the mail-in ballots were those that were received after the Tuesday election.
Okay.
As long as they receive it before Tuesday, there's no doubt that you voted with the right amount of time.
Gotcha.
There's some debate about postmarks and whether they're visible, because as long as you mail it before Tuesday, if they receive it after, they just need to see that the postmark was Tuesday.
Okay.
And there were some debates about that. So I recommend mailing a few days before so that they receive it long before the Tuesday, and then there's no concern.
ksvotes.org.
That's right.
That is a brilliant invention that everyone should be using, and it's so easy now. And I think it seems like the target audience really is kids, because like you were saying, everyone has a mobile phone.
That's right. So one of the stories I've heard is that they're in universities right now. They're sending students in right before class starts and telling everybody in these big classrooms, pull out your phone and register to vote. And I think this could work in high schools as well. So
Yeah.
if you have family, if you know a high school student that's 17 or 18 and can get in front of a senior class
Yeah.
and get them registered to vote, it's only 2 minutes out of that 5-minute transfer period in between classes. They're going to be there, and they all have a phone.
Well, Brian, thank you so much for your contribution to making certain that everyone's voices are heard. I always say you can't make helping people hard, right? You have to make things easy.
That's right.
And this app that we saw, it's easy. It's easy to do. So thank you.
You're welcome. I had a great time.
Absolutely.